kind of draft, which is strange to see. And for Aura Fire, it is their new experimental draft with the Martis in the XP lane.
And this is going to be Ling using the Demon Slayer one. We are seeing actually Rival going to be doing the same thing, using the Demon Slayer into the Akai. Very unique kind of thing, but you know what? We need to see that actually the Ling is going directly into the Barsha and or maybe even to the Chiku. That's why I was like I was thinking the Ling will be going for the Assassin's Emblem, but it's not, which is very interesting here. So he will be focusing into the objective wise, either coming from the turtle into the jungle itself. But we need to see more aggressive movement from the side of Aura, since they are having the Ling on their hand along with the Veramis that will deal a lot of damage, tons of damage in the early stage of the game. While we are seeing from TODAK, they really need item for the Brody, especially the Malefico or maybe Hunter Strike to have more penetration damage later on for the ultimate from the body itself.
75, just a small goal lead early on. I do want to talk a little bit about matchups though. Kabuki on the Beatrix up against the Brody. This matchup, it should favor Chiku in the early stage.
Definitely.
But Kabuki, once he gets that power spike, right, the Hunter Strike or the BOD, depends which he goes for in the first, for his first item, it can actually swap or change this position. Obviously, Ruby as well has to be rotating towards that top side with Ling to really try to, you know, bully Chiku. If Chiku gets a lead, it's a very scary player. Here, Kabuki's really trying to bait it out. Chiku, oh, nice! No, I thought it was a steal.
Yeah,
Hai gets it.
Yeah, Hai still got it. Hai still secured that one. But aside of that one, they also need to configure about the objective game towards the turtle and everything. Because I think like with the Akai, oops, Chiku in the top lane.
What happened there? Here, though, Reggie Battle comes in. It's Rival who wins it. A solo kill by Chiku up top as Hai jumps in. Now onto Rival. Doesn't have the Tempest of Blades. Well, not going to pop it just yet. Has the red tree for the purple buff. And the airstrike popped in, and that's the stun locking Hai down. Now coming down, Hai looking for the purple buff. He does get it, but Chiku comes in with one more basic attack. Flickers forward, picks it up. It's a double. No, it's a kill over the moon. 600 gold lead for TODAK early on. Kabuki, what happened in the top lane?
I don't know what is actually happened in the top lane, but definitely Chiku rotation to the mid lane helps up TODAK to win over the war just now. They're able to secure 2-point kill, which is going to be very important because Hai is also down at that moment that he is a jungler and he is supposed to play more aggressively. I've mentioned it before that Aura need to play more aggressive rather than TODAK because they have the hero for doing that. But no, actually Ling is the one that is down, and not only down, but he is also taking another player to be down on his hand. But in top lane,
pinned down, Kabuki nowhere to go. Godiva trying to save him. Kabuki getting out, but there's no help from the other members here. Chiku, no mana. Yums gets pulled back by the I'm Offended, but it's just going to be Chiku who gets a lot of gold placed onto his hands. 3 kills. Godiva caught for the airstrike, popped in. Godiva low, sniped down, 1 HP. Moon might actually be looking for this. No, he just stays put. But look at the gold on the Chiku. He got everything. Everything. It's a 1,000 gold lead, and I think that 1,000 is just on Chiku.
I do agree with that. He's having like 2 kills and 1 assist. 3 kills, apparently. 3 kills and 1 assist. Gold plating, gold shield turret taken down less than 4 minutes. It's very fast coming from the side of TODAK. They are getting all of the things. But the tournament memory is just too painful. And Kabuki just finished up the Hunter Strike. I know it's a very important item to play penetration to try to punish over TODAK. But with that tournament memory, I feel like back again. Rafaela played a very huge moment here with the Holy Heal, Holy Baptism. Everything can happen.
Well, Momo jumps in with a knockout strike there, dealing a little bit of damage. Facehugger pulling him back, but the airstrike popped in. Fluffy looking for the clear. Cult Altar placed. The Hai will lose all of that Cult Altar HP. Turtle reset. Rival trying to pin Kabuki or Facehugger down, unable to find it. A massive ultimate burnt out, and this will mean that Aura Fire want to take the fight. Kabuki needs to be careful though. Momo is looking for him. Good read by Kabuki and a good reset by Aura Fire. TODAK unable to utilize that 2,000 gold lead, now down only to a 1.2k as they're still trying to look for setup here. Yums is trying to open up that map, Bella.
No, I don't think it's going to be very easy for them because actually the barriers that been put out by TODAK is just like everything with the light retribution coming from the Rafaela. It's just like slowing down the movement from the side of Aura Fire. And I do feel like the heavy spin is a very big CC towards Ling. Like whenever Ling is having whenever he wants to jump in, they will consider the heavy spin from the side of TODAK, from the side of Akai. And yeah, they really need to disengage after that. That's why Ling is like really come late. He always like come as the last resource from the side of Aura. But whenever they do that, they're losing in terms of objective, either from the turtle, either from the war itself. Because whenever Ling comes, they're in the middle of the war that is on the loose side. Aura is the one that is on the loose side whenever that happens. So I think they really need to focus on the other lane instead of going on the war, going into the gameplay of TODAK. They really need to create something. Maybe going to the gold lane, try to shut down Chiku, or maybe try to go to pick off over the Farsia instead of going to bluntly going into the war while Akai is there, Rafaela is there, the resources are there, the AoE is there by Farsia. I mean, like, rather than going that way, better doing something that can maybe put a lead on them. Make Beatrix really get to have the farm to collect all of the items that Beatrix need, because they will be relying on that one later. They can try to drag out the game by using the Cult Altar though. I mean, like, if they can buy the time and try to do something about it, it's going to be very good.
I agree, right? Looking at TODAK's draft, with the Brody, they don't do so well in the later stage.
Yeah.
The Farsa is probably that late game insurance that TODAK wants to play for, but I think Aura Fire have a better chance to win the game if, like you mentioned, Beatrix gets his item power spikes. Now, how does that happen? Kabuki can't go 0-2 in lane, right?
Yeah.
He got soloed by Chiku, and he wasn't able to get anything done after. He got slain as well in the last team fight. 0-2 means that there's going to be a bit more time for him to use to actually get to those item power spikes. It's not going to happen naturally like we expect in the 10th minute, fella, with the Hunter Strike and BOD usually built around that time. But now, this creates such a good space for TODAK, as they will be able to actually use that snowball from the Brody that they planned for in the drafts.
Yeah,
the reason they went for Brody is for the mid-game power spike, is for the mid-game team fights.
Yeah. And they got it actually. So far they got it. They got it right. They got all of the damage that they were having with the torn apart memory and try to dive in and try to punish players coming from Aura Fire. But let's see what will happen next, because actually the Farsia opening really good for Rasha.
Let's see right now. High jumping in on the Tempest Blades onto the back line. Facehugger losing all of his HP. Chiku guns or no, just slaps him up with a Brody. It's a double kill over to Chiku. Dominant game by TODAK right now.
6 participation, 100% here from Chiku itself. 5 kills, 1 assist. Chiku is a monster right now. A shutdown will be giving like more than 300 gold swings to the side of Aura. But will that happen easily? Look at the backup coming from TODAK. They have Akai, they have the Rafaela back again. The Rafaela is non-stop moving around with the Brody. They want to secure. Look at that Blade of Despair, BOD, that is being finished up by this Chiku. And Chiku respectively going for the brute force to try to hold up the damage that can be given by Kabuki. Kabuki going for the 3 swords now, going for the BOD, but it's still a long way to go.
It is.
It's a very long way to go.
He needs to level up his coin farming skills, man.
I do
Perhaps
agree.
with HSBC right now, because he's 0-2-0. He needs to watch maybe how to farm and spend your gold in MLBB videos from HSBC. And you guys can do the same to level up your coin farming skills in-game and in real life. And even here, man, High on the Ling. He's on the Demon Slayer emblem, which we have spoken about a bit.
Yeah.
With the Demon Slayer emblem, oh my god, to add salt to the wound, Rival steals that orange buff away.
Oh my
and
god.
High used the retry. If he didn't use the retry, it would have been okay because he can use it next for the purple buff. Now it just creates such, again, massive space for Chiku to start sieging down turrets. High in the top side now. Just looking to use the Tempest Blades to disengage. It's a disaster. Look at Chiku free hitting onto the turret. Godiva looking for an I'm offended, and it's all just to defend. It's a defensive maneuver as Yums can do whatever he wants. Rival into the enemy jungle. TODAK in complete control, and Aura Fire have no response. High tries again to look for it, gets out retreat again by Rival.
Yeah, and he is not going to be able to fight for this turtle that will be taken into the hand of TODAK. TODAK is just like put up more and more gold to their hand, but look at the initiation that is being brought by Momo. It's a double kill for Chiku.
Oh, look at Rival as well. Facehugger gonna be forced to pop the Cult Altar, but will lose everything there. Chiku with a double. Now against Aura Fire. What happened to Aura and what happened to TODAK? TODAK just absolutely outclassing Aura Fire here in game number 1. The Brody is 7-0-1 and Kabuki is on his signature pick.
Yeah. And I think it's because they have CC, they have AoE, they have everything on their hand. And Chiku with 7-0-1. It's still 100% team fight participation, kill participation. They're having everything. The damage from Chiku, it's absolutely great and huge here. And look at this one. Hi, he can be taken down, I think, with Momo at this rate because the condition is not in the favor for Aura. They're losing so much in 6,000 gold lead. And I think it's all in the hand of Chiku with all of the heals and also everything that he have. He is unrivaled, the gaming experience here with Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 4 5G, obviously. The Martis even... I thought like the Martis will be having like a very good moment, but it's not.
No, definitely not. I'm offended though, connecting out to everyone right there. This is a moment for the combo. Shutdown picked up. It's a double for Fluffy. The caster curse, man. We just said that Martis isn't really impactful in this game so far, and he gets a double.
I should not say anything.
Yeah, that is literally the caster curse. Every time we try to say something, every time the players are like, you know what?
Shut my mouth, I think.
No impact, take a double kill. And guess what? The double kill's onto Chiku, who's 7-0.
That's the thing. The
massive shutdown.
It's changing. It was like 6,000 and 2,000 just because they're taking down 2 players from TODAK. Especially it's Chiku. It's a shutdown for the Martis that we thought not going to be doing something big for this one. The Mortal Coil along with the Decimate. I told you like the movement speed whenever they're using the Decimate is just like so cruel because it's just too fast to be handled.
Oh man, let's see again. Momo with a knockout strike, stopping Facehugger. Feather airstrike popped in. Not connecting onto anyone except for Godiva right now. Look at Chiku guys though, and look at Yums. They're looking for a play onto High. Oh, High, he needs to be careful here, but look at the read right there for the Holy Baptism connects. Cold Altar plays. Chiku has used the flicker. They're gonna go onto Chiku right now. He's gonna get caught in the I'm offended. Damage coming in. That's gonna be Godiva picking up the kills. Kabuki still able to cut away. Not for long, as that's gonna be the pin coming out from Rival with a heavy spin. Now Godiva and Fluffy looking for the damage onto Moon, onto Yums. That's the ultimate, the decimate, but it's not enough. Yums gets out the shutdown from Moon. Top side pushing in. TODAK with a 3-for-1.
Are they going to be doing the lore? Because we know that actually they're going to be losing the top turret here. They're going to be exchanging that with the Lord. That is not going really fast, apparently. Because I think like the damage is not there yet. But the Godiva still trying to move around with the Ruby. But it's not going to be for too long. Moon taking the killing spree. I think like whenever they try to do something with the skills, it's very hard to do something, but High is there with the retribution, and he is going to be waiting for the Lord. Are they going to be doing that? Oh, Facehugger High revealing the position here, but look at that Veteran Strike.
Chiku, an absolute menace in this game. High looking for the steal once again. He has the Demon Slayer. This is what it's meant for. Time to play as well. High saves the game for Aura. He's able to escape for a bit, but he gets shot down by Chiku. How? 1v5 and he gets it.
He is waiting for it. He is waiting for his moment, and he got it, bro. He got it really great with the retribution. He's being so energized, like winner with Omni here. Every day your way, he's doing his way to steal up the Lord and make more time for Aura to recover from this moment. At first, it was like 6,000 gold lead for TODAK, but right now, it's dropping to the 3K. It means a 3,000 gold swinging into the Aura side. And they're climbing up little by little. Blade of Despair, Wind of Nature in the hand of Kabuki. He is ready for the war, even though that he needs more item. But look at this one.
Rival has a heavy spin, pinning him down. High Did he get the purple buff is my question. It does not seem like he did. Rival actually stole that one. So High losing on in the retry battle here, but winning it in the Lord Pit. Man, TODAK with a 3,000 gold lead. It does seem though, as Aura Fire are still behind. Feather Airstrike taking Kabuki to half HP. No heavy spin on Rival. Fluffy still able to be that front line, playing his way. And you guys can play your way as well with the Aurora collection. Get yours today for that clean gaming experience.
He's using everything to secure that purple buff, because Ling without the purple buff, it's just like very hard to move. Yeah, very tough, because the energy will be cut down very fast every time he moves, but it brings out more time for Aura to try to do something. But Momo always try out to put out give some pressure to the side of Aura. It's 70 seconds before another Lord coming into the land of dawn. And this is like cooling time, but also like very, very cautious time for Aura, because if anyone get picked up, it's not a good sign, because next on they will be fighting. They will be trying to put up something, but Fluffy.
Again, Momo trying his best to actually disrupt this orange buff take, but Kabuki still is able to take it to his hands. Chiku is still holding on to that 2-level lead. High gonna be cancelled out here. Running away, gonna get shot down by the turrets. Jumps in. High, gonna be caught. There's a blaze pop. High looking for the run, gets out. No, Momo comes in. Oh my god, High gonna fall to the knockout strike from Momo. A killing spree picked up. A very aggressive movement, a bit too greedy perhaps from High. Lord gonna be up in 20 seconds, and now it's the enhanced Lord. No High for this Lord.
And the resource, TODAK still have tons of resource for that one, but the I Am Offended happened to get 2 members of Team TODAK, but the pin down.
It happens on to Godiva, who's still able to run away, but with the Holy Baptism, with the Feathered Airstrike, it's Moon picking up an unstoppable. Chiku already on the Lord. Momo, such a menace here on the Paquito, just dishing out so much damage onto Fluffy. And that should be a free Lord. No High to steal this time. Rival picks it up.
Yeah, I think like right now, TODAK needs to try to get over the base turret from the side of Aura. And I think Ling, I know that Ling is trying to catch up with the items here with the Berserker's Fury, with the Malefic Roar, try to have more damage. But if he's able to pick off over the Farsha, it can create so much space for Aura to do something, especially for the Kabuki, because Kabuki can try to give out the damage to the side of TODAK. But so far, it's not happening. But look at that.
Enhanced Lord coming into that mid lane. That's good. I'm offended onto Momo, but he's still able to survive for a bit. Kabuki with the shutdown. Heavy spin now. Pinning face hugger down. But with that cold altar, he buys enough time. Rival picks up the kill to 1-for-1 for now as Chiku picks up that base turret down below. Kabuki finally has hit his power spike. He got a shutdown as well. But it's still TODAK with a 6,000 gold lead.
It's 15 minutes game now. It's going into the late game. Will TODAK able to survive until the late game? Because we know that actually Ling will be trying so hard to maybe doing the split push here, keep doing the recall and everything, but purple buff once again. Is he gonna be able to secure that one? He is actually using the retribution, but I am offended. Actually going for the rival, there is not enough damage. I think for Kabuki, he needs to go for the Demon Hunter Sword to be able to, because actually 2 members from TODAK is actually very tanky, Rival and also Momo. Even though that Momo is doing a hybrid, half damage, half for the defense here with the Oracle along with the Dominance Eyes. Well for the Farsha, it's going for all in for the damage. Look at that one. I think Glowing One will be the next item, or maybe he can go for the Immortality to be more
safe, defensive. Yeah, they need to get some defensive items on the board for sure. You can see already though, Kabuki with the DHS, with the Nature, and with the Malefic Roar that he should be building towards now. It's going to create some space. Fluffy gets out again. Very interesting, the fact that Yums tried to look for a pick onto Fluffy with an ability that literally is anti-CC.
Yeah, right now, Ling is going to be doing that only. Split push over split push.
You see, this is the strength of the Martis, right? You can just walk up and it doesn't matter because no one can really lock you down, but they certainly can put damage on you. Fluffy, you're not immune to damage, so he needs to be careful. He's quite fluffy this game because it's still a very squishy Martis. The itemization from him is mostly damage. High, wow.
Oh.
They are full
OD.
ongoing damage. High doesn't have a single defensive item as a Ling. That's
Yeah.
scary for...
That is unique as well.
That's scary for High, and it's scary for Moon and Chiku, right?
Yeah.
So it's high risk, high reward for this glass cannon Ling.
Because if he is able to take someone on his hand, it's gonna be a high reward for Aura. But if he is the one that is being pinned down, especially by the Paquito or maybe by Chiku, that is a huge disaster because they will be losing a retribution battle, and also they will be losing one of the heroes that give up so much damage to the side of TODAK. Now, the Battle of the Lord will determine a lot of things, but opening a resource this early, that's a big question.
Godiva opening up the map, Rival forced to back up with a Feather Airstrike no longer available. High wants to go for it, 50-50. The Cold Ultra to the back lines right now, bringing everyone back, but High picks up the Lord with Retribution. Rival caught now, dealing a lot of damage back onto TODAK.
Momo.
Aura gonna fall back. Fluffy disengages really well, but the knockout strike will knock him up. The damage from TODAK isn't enough. And just like that, the gold lead that TODAK have built the past 18 minutes is
Just
gone.
Just gone. That second, gone. Second Lord for Aura. Second Lord. They are winning the battle again. That's why I was
That's
like
tilting
wondering.
for TODAK, man.
Yeah, I mean like, why they're opening up the Feeder strike so fast?
Yeah, I agree.
That is
Agreed.
the biggest information for Aura. They're like opening up. The biggest problem is actually because the AoE from the Feeder strike. But when the Feeder strike is gone, they're just like having so much big map to explore, and they did it. They did it. They win the Battle of Retribution over the Lord again. And now Aura will be pushing 3 lanes directly.
Well, okay, Godiva uses Flicker, but it burned Chiku's Flicker as well, so that is actually a positive trade for Aura Fire. No Flicker for their marksman on TODAK. Now on the bottom side for the airstrike popped in to clear out that enhanced lore. Fluffy jumps in, and look at the dive coming in from Facehugger with the Cold Alter. Kabuki jumps in as well, High with a 10 of the blaze now onto the back line. Chiku does not have the Flicker. He's knocked up, the damage comes in, but the stun will be there for Chiku to disengage. Momo flickers forward, looking for the knockout strike. Not able to find the CC down. Lord slain, but it does crack the base open for Aura Fire towards TODAK's base.
And
the
no
gold
one is
lead
being
is
picked
back.
up.
No one,
And
not a
no
single
one is
person.
being picked up. That's the main thing here. If no one's being picked up, it's going to be his thing. But Momo,
Fluffy as well, dodging away. Momo gonna be gunned down. Forced to flicker. No, he just dashed out there with the help of the Holy Healing. Looked a bit too fast for just a dash, but with the Holy Healing, that's what you get.
but High here also needs to be careful over his
Oh my god! Good reaction time by High. Man, that was such a good prediction by
It
Yums.
is.
That was such a good
It
prediction on the
is.
Holy Baptism. Luckily for Aura, High managed to pop that Tempest of Blaze. That could have been a disaster.
I agree with that one. If he got picked up, it's going to be over for Aura because there will be another 40 seconds for the Battle of the Lord. But what will happen? High, will he get? He will got it. He will got it. But it's forcing the Cold Altar to be open.
Is that worth it? That's the big question. A massive ultimate burnt out. Rival jumps in. Fluffy gonna be pinned down, but a little damage coming in again. Fluffy still able to soak in so much damage. Immortality pops in with a Tornapop memory. Highly over the back line, but it's gonna be the kill over the moon with the monster kill. Aura Fire still able to defend. No Lord yet, but now it's gonna be up. 15 seconds for this Lord. It's gonna be an evolved version Aura without Fluffy. Can they contest?
It's a very hard one because Fluffy is the one that giving up the information. Where's the position? Where's everything with the Mortal Coil along with the Ausura Aura? Remember, Rival have a very good spell, good skill here with the heavy spin, but Moon now taking care of his position. He doesn't want to reveal it. He doesn't want to use the resources too fast here. Well, Ling, he's just gonna wait until the information from Godiva reach him. And Godiva.
Oh, Immortality from Godiva popped in. That's a massive resource burnt up. Godiva looking for the stun. Cold Alter picking him a little bit more HP to sustain back up, but Godiva's gonna be slain. Momo now looking for the knockout strike. Bringing Facehugger back. Flickers out. Facehugger still able to buy some time. A good reset on the Lord. Mid lane pushing in. This might be the play here for Aura Fire. Kabuki's looking for the split push. TODAK are looking for the Lord. High pushing that mid lane just to force TODAK to back off, but no one's backing off. Only Momo. This is a call by Aura. They want to look for the end right now as Momo is going to be there. Kabuki looking for the play. Momo trying to run. Tempo the play is knocking him up. The damage comes through. This is it. But no, the beat is spun. TODAK going to be able to punish Aura Fire. Kabuki looking for the damage. Jumps. Immortality popped in. Kabuki dealing it out. But will be able to flicker out. Chiku is looking for the flank as well. That's a flicker from Chiku. That's a turnabout memory from Chiku. And that's the jab from Momo to wrap things up. TODAK with a 2,000 gold lead with an Evolved Lord and with 3 members of Aura Fire down are looking for the end.
Oh my god, Face Hugger and also Fluffy are the 2 last man here. Will they be able to endure all of the damage? Godiva is back though. It's 3 man versus 5 man from TODAK along with the Lord that is marching to the mid lane. But look at that, the damage towards Face Hugger. It's just too huge to handle.
Oh, good flicker over. Look at Godiva. He cuts the wave. He's buying time. 18 seconds. Godiva is buying so much time for the team. But the minion waves are coming in. Godiva needs to get back in there right now. He is going to be able to stop Moon from jumping in. Fluffy looking for the clear again, but it's going to be TODAK with the minion waves to end the game. Game number 1 for TODAK.
It's so much things to show here from Aura Fire along with TODAK. The buying time coming from the Godiva. The movement coming from